Yo guys, what's up? So today I didn't really know what to do for a video, so I thought let's jump into creative mode and maybe check out some old islands that I made when creative first came out, because, creative's been around since season 7. I've built quite a few maps in it, and some of them are actually published. Okay, so we are in the creative lobby, don't really know what's going on there. But I'm gonna show some of the maps that I made. I've been playing creative mode since it first came out, so there is a lot of maps here that I have made. This is just last year's, doesn't show when they were actually made. But let's go right to the bottom and see what we got. This is actually the first map I ever published, so we might as well check that out. Okay, so here is the first map I ever made and published on PC, actually. I made this map, this is the first, like, full-on map I made on PC. This was, I believe, in either Season 10 or the end, or the start of Chapter 2. So, it's a mini Battle Royale map for 16 people. And basically, it's just like a jungle, like a huge jungle, like, valley. I think that's what the map is called. Like Jungle Valley Battle Royale or something. But yeah, it's just a jungle themed map. Unfortunately, I at the time didn't want building on this map, so there is no building on the map. The reason I didn't want building is because these used to be able to break to builds, and I don't know if they still do. Maybe I'll test that later. But these definitely did break to builds, and it bothered me. So I made a map kind of like that worked like Tilted Town where you can't build. I still think it ended up being a pretty fun map. There are a ton of secrets in it, like this being one of them. I had this little house here that I built, completely custom made, which I thought was kind of cool. Buildings here with like a skull coming out of the ground. I still think this map looks pretty cool. I even included the meteor mountain here to make it a bigger mountain. There are a few gaps actually, but yeah, I did make the meteor here to include it in the mountain with some like rare chests hidden, or I think they're called treasure chests. But yeah, there's quite a few secrets, including one right here, which I thought was a pretty cool one. There's a cave that runs down the bottom here, and down the bottom there's just two of these like OP chests. I can show you guys what it looks like to start this map as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and start it. Alright, so we've gone ahead and spawned in, and basically the way it would work is other people would spawn around other parts of the map. You can't break stuff, you can't build, unfortunately. But you can, however, get weapons and stuff. Honestly, if I were to come back to work on this map again, I would definitely allow people to build. I don't know how well it would really work, because there are boundaries to the map, but you can add barriers and stuff. And this is when I was kind of getting back into creative, not knowing a lot of the newer things that came out since creative first came out. Oh yeah, these have the, whatever the current loot pools are, this map will have those loot pools. Like a crashed helicopter up here. One of my favorite parts of the map is down this way. One of my favorite parts of the map is the underground mines over here, which I think turned out really cool looking. So if we go down this way, you can see there's like a broken minecart track, and as we go on, you see the entirety of the mines. I actually think that this still looks really cool. I think this holds up pretty well. And probably is one of my favorite parts of the map. We got more like skulls and bones from like dinosaurs and stuff. Over here we got a staircase that goes up and around this way, which would lead you up to the highest ground you can get in this cave. So if anyone was coming in the cave, you would be able to see them. If everyone was already in the cave, you'd also be able to see them. I'm a sucker for like little details like this, like minecarts had fallen in the water, I guess, from the track breaking. And there's a chest, and I guess that chest was inside one of the minecarts, along with some ammo boxes. Another thing I like is this little kind of mining town, I guess you could call it. But yeah, we got just like a whole area here. Back here, there is a little underground cave area with some chests in it. This is almost the entirety of the map, but if we go ahead and go up here, there is more stuff. So up here, there's a big winding cave that leads to another area in the map. Okay, so this is the upper area I was talking about, and there's a research station here from, I guess, whoever's come here. But yeah, there's a lot of lava here, and I really like the way this area looks too. This tree that's burnt up there. We got we got a helicopter crashed into the ground here. It must have fallen into the lava, I guess. One of the things I always liked about the map was the view that you can get. not really from here, but more so from here. I just like this view. I think it looks pretty nice. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all I could show for this map, but we can move on to the next one. Okay, let's go ahead and show this one off. This is one that I made when the Harpoon gun was first introduced, and I actually got help from a friend. You guys have probably seen him on the channel, Damien. He's helped me with this one. So I think this is a pretty fun one. This is more of like a minigame type thing. And the way it works is basically everyone spawns here. Actually, not everyone spawns here, there is another thing, but this rift will take you to the main part of the map, and this is the hub of this minigame. So basically, you start here. There was supposed to be an item in there, but it appears to be missing. Anyway, basically, you get a harpoon gun, you get a grappler, you get impulse grenades. There was supposed to be, I think, bookie bombs or something in there, but the map will work just as well without it. Then you take the rift into the main part of the map, and basically the entire aim is just to try and knock people off of this. So you can use the grappler to get around, use impulse grenades to bounce people off, and harpoon gun to try and pull people into the gaps. And once you do, they'll fall and die. And there's 10 rounds of this. So I actually think this is a pretty fun one. If you guys are interested in checking it out, I'll put the code in the description. Okay, so another map that I actually made with friends. This is actually back in, I believe, season 10, if I'm not wrong. I made this one with Damien and Renko. I'll put their channels probably in the description so you can check them out. But yeah, I made this map with Damien and Renko, and this is a pretty fun one. So I'll show it right now. So this one is called Huntings versus Hoverboards. Huntings versus Hoverboards, that's what this one's called. But basically the way it works is you go to the center of the map and you have hoverboards and chests with hunting rifles in them. And the way that it works is basically you get a hunting rifle. You can take 2 if there's less than the amount of people. Like if there's less people, you can take 2. If there's more, then you can take 1. And basically you just go around the track doing tricks and trying to like trick shot your friends with hoverboards. I think it's a pretty fun map. It's definitely not the best, but it is definitely pretty fun. And I've never actually released this. This is just one that I've played with friends. If you guys would want me to release this as a map that you guys could put the code in for, let me know and I'll probably do it. There's a lot of obstacles to like jump on in this map, and you can do some pretty cool tricks and like, you know, quick scope your friends and stuff. So it's definitely a fun one. Okay, next let's take a look at some unfinished ones. So this is one that I started in Season X, and I actually didn't finish, ever. Okay, so if you guys are Call of Duty fans, you guys will probably recognize this pretty much instantly. But this is a remake of Nuketown from Black Ops 1. And I never finished this. I started it in Season 10, and I never got around to finishing it. Even this house looks like it could be somewhat finished, but no, this house is very unfinished. You can see there's still placeholder stuff, like this is actually just a normal, wall. Like I didn't even change it. I just used this as a placeholder, and it kind of stayed like that. But yeah, this is the Nuketown map that I never finished, and I do think it's a pretty decent looking map. It's definitely not perfect, but it could have been decent. It could have been decent if I decided to finish it. I don't know if I ever will finish it. I will keep it just for old time's sake. But yeah, this is back in Season 10, dude. So I haven't really touched it since I started making it in Season 10. Okay, so this is probably my most recent map that I have made. I made this, I think, less than a month ago at this point, and it is a 1v1 map, which, if you guys are interested in, I can probably release it. Actually, no, I can definitely release it. If you guys are interested, let me know. But this is the map. It's very similar to a lot of other 1v1 maps, but I just wanted to make one for me and my friends to use. And if you guys like it, then yeah, let me know and I can release it. But this is the map. It's literally just your kind of basic 1v1 map. I just wanted to make it like neon because I like the way it looks. Harpoon gun for some reason. I actually don't remember adding that harpoon gun, funnily enough. But there is a decent amount of loot. You got some your attack AR, your new gold burst. I can't really speak properly, but yeah, you got a variety of different weapons, including a lot of guns that are currently in the game. I tried to keep a lot of guns that were in the game, as well as some like favorites like the attack SMG, the hunting rifle, stuff like that. So the one we got here is actually a really old one. This is actually one that I made when Creative first came out back in Season 7. Now, it has been updated. I do have the original version, so I might as well take a look at that as well. but this is the newest updated version of the map. And basically it's a hide and seek map. If you guys have played hide and seek on stream with me before, you guys will know this map because we've used it before. It appears to not load in completely. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is the hide and seek map. This is the first ever map I built on creative when it first came out in that first week. And this is the most recent version of the map where you spawn down on the map and the seekers will spawn in here. I'll actually go ahead and start it to show you guys what it looks like when it starts. But yeah, this is basically you get these minis just so that you don't have to hold your pickaxe out when you're hiding. So you hold the minis. You can't drink them, so it doesn't matter if no one can cheat by drinking them, is what I'm saying. You get a minute to hide before the seekers are released. These seekers will spawn over here, and this will explode when the timer runs out. So I think there's another like 30 seconds or so. You also get a little warning for not eliminating the seekers because it's cheating. It's not really fair. And there we go. See, the seekers will be released, and you would ideally want to be hiding around the map. And I don't know why my creative is ending. It hasn't actually been 4 hours. But yeah, this is the room where the seekers spawn. If you guys have played on stream, you guys will be familiar with this map. You would have played it a few times. But there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of hiding spots on this map. We worked pretty long on this. We worked like, I want to say maybe 12 hours on this one map when creative first came out, and this is our first like major project. I also got the help of Damien from this one, but on this one, sorry. But yeah, this is a very it's not the biggest creative like hide and seek map that I've seen, but it's one of the biggest creative hide and seek maps that I've seen. I will say that I'm pretty proud of that actually. But yeah, this can work with up to 16 players. Now, since we went ahead and showed that version of the map, let's go ahead and find the original one, because I still have a copy of it, and it's right here. I've renamed it to Hide and Seek Classic. Now, this is already very different to what you guys would have just seen, and that's because back when creative first came out, there was no options to have the seekers hide in a separate room. Everyone kind of just would spawn in the same spot, so we have spawn pads here. I don't know why some of them are red. But yeah, we have spawn pads here, and the way we used to do it is a lot more manual. We all actually had to be in voice chat to do this. And over here we have the same sort of thing with the minis, because you didn't have spawners at the time, you just had to put them in chests. Everyone would split them among each other, and whoever was seeking would go here, and they would do this obstacle course. Now basically, once the obstacle course was done, they were allowed to seek. So let's go ahead and try this obstacle course real quick. This is one of the pre-made ones. We just needed a quick and easy solution to what okay, I probably should have done it properly instead of trying to do the shortcut. But yeah, this is just basically a quick and easy solution as to how to fix the whole seeker problem. So instead of having the seeker maybe count or something, we thought let's give them an obstacle course to do. And once they finished the obstacle course, they were able to then jump down here and use the launch pad to enter the map. As for the hiders, which I'm not even going to make it up again. As for the hiders, they would just spawn here. The seeker would stand there, would count 3, 2, 1. The seeker would go do his obstacle course, and the hiders would jump down into the map and go ahead and hide. So this is the same map, as you guys can see, with some minor, I guess, downgrades. But yeah, this is the original version of that map. But yeah, basically this is the first ever map I made in creative, and I think that's gonna do it for today. But if you guys want to see more of these maps, let me know, because I'm totally down to show off some more maps that I've made. If you guys enjoy it. But if you don't, let me know, because you know, I just thought I'd do this as something a little different to what I usually do. But, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.